It's Monday, which means it's time for another Monday morning clinic. Today we followed around Sophie from 9 till noon as she made her rounds in the veterinary clinic here at Rescate Wildlife in Costa Rica. So this morning started with giving some meds and food to the baby sloth that's currently in the clinic. Its mom, unfortunately, was attacked by dogs, and so it's a little orphan. He needs to be taken care of until he's big enough for release. After sloths, we headed over to the parakeets. There's a group of parakeets that have been officially cleared by the vet team to be released. So we started the process of what's called a soft release. The soft release is essentially when you only release a couple of the animals so that the flock doesn't completely scatter. Those 2 parakeets will now stay around to stay with the friends that are still in the enclosure, and they'll remain being supported a bit by the feeding stations provided by the vet team. After that, we headed back to the avian clinic where we had to check up on a whole bunch of parakeets. A lot of them had been brought in over the weekend or over the past week, and Sophie doesn't like to check up on them when they're first brought in because it causes them a lot of stress. So they give a little bit of time to acclimatize to the clinic before doing these checkups. So basically what they were looking for was they were taking blood samples. They were checking the wings to make sure the wings weren't clipped or injured, and then weighing them. So overall, it was probably about 10 different parakeets that got processed today. And the other thing they do is they band them with rings so that they can start creating a file and a paper trail of how each bird is individually doing. After that, some of the juveniles that have been part of the clinic for a while now got moved into larger enclosures, which is essential as they get closer and closer to rehabilitation. We moved on to a new case in the clinic, a toucan that unfortunately smashed into a window. A concerned citizen brought it in, but it's not looking so good because it's not sitting or standing the way that birds naturally do. So today was just about a quick checkup, trying not to stress it out too much, providing some medication, and then putting it back with some oxygen to hopefully encourage rehab. Today we had a lot of birds. It was a bird day. After that, we moved on to a pheasant. It's been very cold in Costa Rica right now because of the tropical storm that's been blowing through, and very rainy. So one of the wildlife experts here at the sanctuary noticed that a pheasant was not doing so well, was acting a little irregularly, so they brought it in for a checkup. The vets there think that it's just a case of hypothermia, just a little cold. Ever since being put in the incubator, it seems to be bouncing back quite regularly. I was talking to Sophie about why this bird was not a candidate for re-release, and it turns out they're native to China. They were brought here during the pet trade, and it used to be illegal to have them here in Costa Rica. So a lot of the confiscated pheasants were brought here to the sanctuary by the government. Since then, the law here has actually changed, so they are legal to now have in Costa Rica as pets. So now we don't get any new cases, but some of the ones that are here still are under care. Just before lunch, Sophie had to go grab one of the macaws that were brought in from the breeding program. Last week, some of the staff noticed that there was a problem with the band on its foot, so they brought it into the clinic to get that sorted out, and now it's been cleared to be reunited with its mate. So it was really quite cute because when Raquel brought the macaw back, as soon as it exited out of the carrying cage, it went and embraced with its mate. So very cute to see, and pretty adorable. So that's it for today. Definitely a lot of birds. But I was talking to the vet team and they say that's kind of the way things go. There are some days where there's a mix of a whole bunch of different animals. There are other days where there's a lot of mammals. There are other days where there are a lot of reptiles. And today was bird day. So, so excited that you guys followed along, and we'll see you in the next one.